All right, family. Black power is the truth hour. With General Sarah soon said he kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. That's right. Y'all know what time it is. Tomorrow is the day. Powerful day. Ancient Egypt versus everybody. 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 We want it with everybody. You feel me? Ancient Egypt versus everybody, where we gonna be debunking all ignorant ideologies that's been plagiarized in the history of Egypt to justify the lies of mental enslavement over our people. We gonna be crushing them. I done already got started on a few of them, sending a shout out, sending them shots out, bop bop, letting them know. You understand what I'm saying? It's time to back up because it's time for General Sarasu and Seti to act up. You feel me? Tomorrow is that day. Jump off 2:30. You feel me? I want you in the house. I want you in the house. The link is right down there in the video description. You know, over 300 powerful slides. Of course, it's going to be visually stunning. It's going to be, shocking. It's going to be everything that you want in a lecture from the general. You know what I'm saying? I'm pulling out my best. So have your ass in the place. Don't you miss class, family. You know what I'm saying? Ring the alarm. Ring the alarm. General KingSeti.com. Official General Sarah Soon Seti DVDs, classic and Jurassic DVDs, T-shirts and hoodies. It's getting cold, about to get cold out there. Y'all know y'all gonna want them hoodies. I'm gonna try to get some scullies for you too. You feel me? African and Kemetic jewelry. You know that one sold out. Just got some more in stock. Just got some more in stock, y'all, and they're gonna eat them up. So them some nice pieces right there. You know, the lion head, the all-seeing eye of Heru, the Nefertari necklace and earring set, Ife King, you know, Africa, black, red, black, and green, you know, the team, all-seeing eye of Heru, holistic tonics and remedies. We will be stocking up. I know you need it. I know you need it for some jump on you. You feel me? Home decor, got accessories for the living room, dining room, kitchen. We got you. You know, trying to transform the African home into the African temple that you always wanted. Class is now in session. SETI University, GeneralSETI.com, over 800 video presentation, lectures, and videos, too raw for YouTube. You know, of course, SETI with the master teachers, Freemasonry exposed. The black woman is God, occult science. When Egypt ruled the world, the SETI debates, all world religions, video and radio interviews from Naga to Nigga, gas, global African supremacy, highlights from over 50 cities, Olmec voyages of the Nile, video catalog and library. The Making of the White Man got him in there too. Video library, series, and catalog. Get on over there. I mean, you cannot. I mean, you get lost in information. You be what they call it, binging. You know what I'm saying? Putting Netflix out of business because we're gonna be binging on some Black Power. General Seti keep it popping on Patreon, going live tonight. Narma, King of Father of Egypt, Part 2 going down. Here's the flyer. Narma, Father of Ancient Egypt, Part 2 going down. You need this information. You see what I'm saying? You need this information. We did Part 1 the other day, and it's so in depth we had to back it up with Part 2. So have your ass in the place now. That's General Seti Patreon, General Sarasun Seti, link down in the video description. And make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube pages, General Seti, King Seti, Sarasun Seti. Been dropping some heavy joints. That one too raw. Here we go. We've been dropping. We just dropped it. Is the Purge really coming to Chicago? I had to do some more research, family. And tonight is the night. I just dropped the occult fallacies of the Hebrew Israelites, 12 tribes chart. You need to check that. Busting their head. And of course, I just dropped the ancient Egypt versus Greece what civilization will come out on top. And I did some on the occult origins of the conscious community. You know what I'm saying? Shit, man, I'm dropping. You feel me? You know, I'm dropping, and it's just and it's laying like that. Nah, let me come on up out of here. You see, and let me get back. You know, and so we was talking about this purge thing. You know, we was talking about this purge thing was it really, you know, they're gonna be letting killers and shit, mass murderers out. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker whack a nigga and then, you know, they ain't got to go to jail. Motherfucking get out, you know what I'm saying? Don't even have to pay no bail. You know what I'm saying? And I say, you know what? I got to look into this. Cause you know, some shit just, you know, I mean, this almost ungoddamn believable to believe that they would let some motherfuckers out of jail. You know what I'm saying? Doing some shit like that. You know, doing some crazy shit like that. And so we had this flyer up here, you know, and let me put this one up here. You know, I watch, you know, people discuss it. You feel me? Whether because they got this flyer up here. Illinois non-detainable offenses beginning January 1, 2023 aggravated battery. I say, God damn, knock a motherfucker out and get out. Don't even got to go to jail. I say, what kind of shit is that? Aggravated DUI. And that's when you goddamn, you know, you done did a crime and you're fleeing or whatever, and you're high drunk. You know what I'm saying? You're high drunk. I say, God damn, you can knock a nigga on the head and then flee the scene high as hell, and you can get out without no damn bail. I say, niggas are shit. These niggas gonna go crazy. Aggravated fleeing. So you can flee the police and shit, arson, burglary, drug-induced homicide. Oh shit. That's the Mansons. Shit, damn, Charles Manson can get out. You feel? Intimidation, kidnapping. You could kidnap a motherfucker. Robbery. Non-detainable offense. Second-degree murder, threatening a public official. And I say, you know what? High is, and then at the bottom say, under this new law, after being charged with the crime listed, those arrested will be released without bail pending the court date. And so I had to look into it. Okay, what's going on up in here? What's up, niggas? How you doing, brother? Is you really a brother? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? What's going on in there? You all right? Okay. Just letting you know, I see you out there. Don't be making too much ruckus up in my shit. You feel me? All right. All right. Just put that out there. You feel me? And so yeah, I'll embarrass his ass. You understand what I'm saying? Get your weak ass up out of here, nigga. I ain't got time for you. I ain't got time. You can get Ghost, nigga. He gone. Get your punk ass up out of here, nigga. You understand what I'm saying? These niggas is weak-minded. These niggas is weak-minded. You see what I'm saying? They ain't got nothing. Can't be, a grown ass man and shit. I try to tell these niggas. And all you could do, if you a grown ass man and you trolling on the internet, you's a bitch ass nigga. Ain't no other way around that, motherfucker. Find you something to do. Get you some money. Get your bitch ass up off of this internet. You don't need no computer. You see what I'm saying? You need some books, nigga, to civilize your weak ass. You see what I'm saying? I thought how's this nigga? Is this? Okay. All right. Let me make sure hold on, fam. All right. I'm in the house. Okay. I blocked that. I thought he was. I'm trying to see why I seen a damn comment come back up. But anyway, let's get right. You know what I'm saying? This shit not true. Now the thing is, as we can see, they let they peoples out any goddamn right. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? When you start talking about, you know what I'm saying, aggravated battery and shit, you know what I'm saying? But it's up to the judge. You know what I'm saying? And there's a serious discrepancies on how they gonna let a motherfucker out. They not about to let know if you didn't committed a motherfucking murder, you're not getting out of there. Okay, they're just plain and simple. You're not getting out of there. Okay, let me tell you something. Ain't no way a nigga ever fell through the loop. Okay, you understand what I'm saying? Ain't no nigga ever fell through the loop. Any nigga that they wanted to lock behind them goddamn bars, his ass was behind there. And I don't give a goddamn what law. Nigga, they say we supposed to get 40 acres in a mule. Have you gotten that? Have you gotten that? Okay, I don't give a goddamn what law they make. It's supposed to be laws protecting niggas. You know what I'm saying? And it is up to the judge. It is up to the judge. You know what I'm saying? But they have, they talking about low-level crimes. You know what I'm saying? They talking about low-level crime. They're not talking about, second degree and robbery and all that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? What they saying is this. You got motherfuckers that, going in there that, they haven't seen a judge yet. They have not been convicted of a crime. You know what I'm saying? And so the only reason why they in jail is because they can't afford the bail. You know what I'm saying? They motherfucker can't afford the bail. Now, what fucked me up as I was listening, I mean, they saying this motherfuckers that been in there for years. You know what I'm saying? I mean, goddamn, how in the fuck is people locked up for years and ain't been convicted? You know what I'm saying? That shit is almost unimaginable to me. How can a motherfucker be in jail and not be convicted? You know what I'm saying? For that goddamn long. And I heard motherfucker throw out big number, like goddamn 10 years. I said I had to do, and again, I have to continue to do research. But that part I'm understanding. You know what I'm saying? That, and really what, they saying is a lot of motherfuckers don't want black people to get out on jail. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to understand that this criminal justice system is an enterprise. You know what I'm saying? The purge is already happening. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is y'all talking about? The purge is already happening. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand what niggas is talking about. You see? The purge, how many black people's in jail? I mean, goddamn, that is the purge. You see what I'm saying? That's the motherfucking purge for me. You know what I'm saying? Do you know how many black people then been murdered? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? And have not, do you know how the majority of black homicides, you know what I'm saying, have never, how many have been actually, where they found the murderers and shit? They go, cold cases. You know what I'm saying? And so even when you look at the goddamn, what's going on with the rappers, that's a purge. You see what I'm saying? It's a purge all across the goddamn board. When I look at the movie, this ain't shit to me. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these niggas out here that's killing is sick. They don't give a fuck about no law. You think a motherfucker, some of these motherfuckers is sick, is enraged and shit. You think they stop and think about a law? It's motherfucking states that got goddamn electric chair and all that shit. You think they give a motherfuckers is sick and demented gonna stop and think about a goddamn law? And so when I thought and I think about it, the purge has been happening. The purge has been happening. When you look at, the senseless death of black people in general, and a lot, you know what I'm saying, where they do this to themselves. You know what I'm saying? A lot of it is, is done to self. So the mental side is deep down into the psyche of black people. You understand what I'm saying? Deep down in the psyche. You know what I'm saying? Because they never wanted, they never fought for what truly was the end game. And that was, total liberation and shit. And people today still live within the belly of the beast. Some of you niggas, you got some niggas in the gut. You got some niggas in the gut. Then you got some niggas in the middle intestines. You understand? Some niggas live in the upper intestines, but they still in the belly of the beast. And so in continuing to live within the belly of the beast and had all of the skills and the proficiency to be self-sufficient, you understand what I'm saying? This is where you see yourself today. And so, like I say, I don't give a goddamn where you at. You in one of those, you understand what I'm saying? You in one of those areas of the belly. You understand? Some niggas is in the gut, some niggas in the middle intestine, some niggas in the upper intestine. But when that cracker get ready to shit your ass out, you going down the toilet. It don't matter where you at. When he get ready to shit your ass out, you going down the toilet, and ain't nothing you could do about it. And so, when we start thinking about these laws and shit, and motherfuckers educate they babies and put a educational program down in the community to stop these, continuing to put these sick niggas out here on the street. See, we worried about the dumb shit. You understand what I'm saying? You get your mind right. You get your educational system together, and you educate your babies to be civilized, to be divine beings. You see what I'm saying? And that's where I always teach. I listen to all these niggas. You know what I'm saying? And they don't go where I go. They don't say the shit that's necessary to get this shit together. I always, speak from, black divinity. That's where I speak. You know what I'm saying? I don't speak, motherfuckers can talk about education. They could talk about economics. They could talk about all that shit. But if they're not talking about black divinity, which is the computer operating system, brain operating system, you understand what I'm saying? That gives everything in black society, the language. Do you understand what the rules of engagement on how it should function and how it should, function for black society? And I told y'all this over and over again. You niggas, you want to be everything but divine beings. And some niggas want to be spiritual. Some niggas want to be religious, but you don't want to be divine. Divine speaks directly from the cosmos. Nigga, what you was put here on this planet, the definition that, your pre-coded definition as prescribed by the cosmos. Everything in existence was pre-coded to be what it's supposed to be. Every fucking thing. And that's what niggas is not understanding. And so everything the motherfuckers ascribing to be today is some man-made ideology, which ain't going no fucking where at the end of the day. Because when you step out of natural law, cosmic law, that's why you see these motherfuckers is rushing today to try to correct every fucking thing they've been doing in the last 300-400 years, fucking this planet up. You understand what I'm saying? Thinking that they could live, which, they didn't have no inheritance, no way, in the natural order. They didn't have no inheritance. in the natural order. And so in their psyche, they was outcasted. You see what I'm saying? So you see it in all their mythologies that they was outcasted, that they was put out of Eden. You understand what I'm saying? And when you see them leaving Eden, you see their hands in their face. They shamed. They shamed because they were not provided inheritance. And because they were not provided inheritance, then they disregarded the laws of nature. See, the laws of nature gonna tell you how you engage with other things in creation. It ain't about you, nigga, talking about we human. That ain't got shit to, that's man-made ideology. If it's in the cosmic cards that this is your mortal enemy in the cosmic cards, that his makeup and your makeup is totally opposite of one another. And anytime you come in contact, there's going to be friction. There's going to be, erratic energy. You have to deal with that. You can't make up a man-made falsified ideology, Franken nigga ideology, and gloss over the cosmic law, thinking that, somehow, this shit gonna work. It's never gonna work. And so that's why, I always speak to natural law. That's when I say black divinity. You know what I'm saying? In your divinity, which is your pre-coded cosmic order, then you see what's your destiny. You can't understand what your destiny is in the cosmos unless you connect with your divinity, your black divinity. Why am I here? Not to work. Fuck that. That's man shit. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you got to do that, but outside of that, you can't let that supersede your divinity. You come here and do all this shit and slave for a motherfucker and miss your chance to be what nature provided for you. The responsibilities to expand and to develop while you here on the planet. You know what I'm saying? You doing everything for a man-made ideology, but you ain't did nothing as far as your divinity and your cosmic, responsibility. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I teach. Once you understand that and you understand everything, and I keep going over and over and over it, you see, so that you would understand, and that's why the purge is happening, and it's been happening. Because anytime you living outside of natural law, cosmic law, nigga, it's a purge happening. You understand what I'm saying? Because niggas is gonna function in an unnatural order. Nigga, you see how this fucking world is upside down right now today. You understand what I'm saying? And they wondering how the fuck, they gonna correct it if they can correct it. You see what I'm saying? Some shit can't be corrected, and niggas done sat on their hands. They don't want to, they'll play every card but the Joker. Motherfucker don't want to play that Joker because they don't have no confidence to play the Joker. You see? And so niggas, like I say, some niggas live in the gut. They'll live in the gut. Some niggas move up a little bit. They'll go into the middle intestines. You see, some niggas are living up. They'll live in the upper intestines. And they think they doing good. You're still in the belly. When he come for your ass, there's a lot of them motherfuckers live in the upper intestines. But he done shitted a lot of their ass out too. You see what I'm saying? And so this is what we dealing with today. You know what I'm saying? This is what I teach this to you so that you can have an understanding of what we supposed to be doing and how we engage. I have to give you the rules, and that's why niggas is not losing, and I don't hear nobody speaking about that. You see what I'm saying? I hear niggas, once you have the rules of engagement and see you when you, I explain it to y'all like this. And it's simple. Like I say, when you open up your computer, and as I said that, I'm always doing that shit too. Y'all, I got so many videos where I had my damn I had my damn computer cord as I said that. I thought I had put that matter of fact, hold on. I'm not gonna let it die on me. That's crazy. Hold on. I had that goddamn computer cord. What the fuck did I put that? I'm black. I'm black, y'all. Y'all, I know y'all laughing at me. He said, what did he say? Colin Jones said Pan-African is dead. Nigga, you dead. You dead, nigga. What you doing? What you doing, nigga? Colin, what you doing, nigga? What is you doing? Talking about Pan-Africanism is dead. I'm on gas, nigga. I'm on that global African supremacy. Whoa, Colin at? No, Colin. No, Colin. I know you ain't got red feather fever, nigga. I know you ain't. What's with you, nigga? With you. With you, nigga. Come on, throw your ideology up here. You gonna talk about what's dead, nigga, and you gonna tell me what your ideology and tell me where it didn't put you, outside of everybody else. Somehow you got an ideology, nigga, that put you on the moon, right? You got that ideology, right? Come on with it, nigga. You got red feather fever, nigga. Come on. You got your moccasins on, nigga. You got your moccasins on. I know. You know what I'm saying? Look at you niggas. Look at you. Look at you niggas. Y'all niggas out there having rituals at the mounds and shit. The mud mounds. They about to drop a bomb on this motherfucker. And y'all talking crazy. Y'all talking crazy. There you go. Oh, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. Colin, I'm about to put you out of here. And this other crazy ass, whoever with you about to leave. I'm about to get you on up out of here, nigga. Get on up out of here, nigga. Colin gone, y'all. What's the other one name? What's this nigga? Yeah, this nigga too. What's his name? Oh, Mikey. Looking like a simp. Looking like old simp Mikey. G13, nigga. Get that garbage up out of here, simping. That nigga simping. That nigga simping. We get these niggas up out of here. Simping Mikey G13. Okay, we black in the house, family. You know what I'm saying? Well, I got to give me some more goddamn moderators. You know what I'm saying? I got to give me some, I got to give me some more moderators out there. Where my moderators at? I got to give me some more moderators out there. All right. And so, they know that's why they show up on, you know what I'm saying? That's why they show up. You know what I'm saying? They talk all that shit, but they over here getting these lessons. They over here getting these lessons. Did nobody ask them, nigga, listen here, if you got a premier plan, why do you undercut yourself to come deal with a nigga? You understand what I'm saying? That ain't got the information. That don't make no sense to me. You see what I'm saying? But you find time and you got this, you got the plan of 1,000 years, but you come over here and deal. And I'm, you know what? I don't knock nobody that use the term Pan-Africanism. I'm not about Pan, I'm about gas, nigga. I'm about that global African supremacy. Pan-Africanism, nationalism don't say what it needs. And plus, I don't use nothing with pan in it anyway. How many times have I done the research and told you niggas about the great God Pan? So I don't use the term pan at all. You know what I'm saying? I don't knock pan, in its definition. But when it don't, it lacks the supremacy. See, I need global African supremacy because nationalism don't mean I want to be supreme. You understand what I'm saying? I don't just want to have I want to be supreme. You understand? And that term right there. See, we got to have the right terminology in this day and age. You see what I'm saying? Yes, but we want to be supreme in everything. You can have nations. You got African nations now. African history is not supreme. The black woman not supreme. The black child is not supreme. So that shit don't speak enough to me. You see what I'm saying? Y'all niggas don't want to ruffle no feathers. That's why. Y'all niggas don't want to ruffle no feathers. Because when you get to talking about you want to be supreme, then that means somebody gonna lose a job tonight. You see what I'm saying? Somebody gonna lose that job. And so when you say that, you know what I'm saying? And you say you trying to be supreme, wherever our peoples exist, wherever we the majority, wherever our community exists on this planet, we should be supreme in economics, in politics. We should be education, in any form of in social engagement. We should be supreme. You see what I'm saying? And that's what the fuck I speak to. I don't speak to him, so we need that gas. A lot of that shit ain't got the fuel to get to where it's going. You know what I'm saying? And so when times is changing, a lot of times the expressions is changing. That's why in hip hop, you never say the same shit over and over. Nigga, you come into hip hop today talking about that's fresh. Man, that's fresh. They'll laugh your ass up off the stage. Talking about that's fresh. These niggas saying all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? You have to reinvigorate terminology and language, and that's what we do. You see what I'm saying? And so back to what I'm saying about the black, and we talked about the purge. And reality is they ain't about to let no nigga, you think you kill a motherfucking nigga, they gonna put your ass up under the jail. They gonna put you up under the jail. Okay? You ain't got to guess about that. You going up under that motherfucker. They gonna go down in the basement, take your ass down and open up that motherfucking hole and throw your ass in it like they been doing it. You ain't never got away from nothing when it comes to being in this society. And so don't you ever believe that somehow you gonna get away from this beast when it's time for him to lock your ass. That's they paper. That's they institutionalized paper that they making. They making billions of dollars off of locking niggas up. They paying the judges, the lawyers, you know what I'm saying? They paying the sheriffs, paying the bounty hunters, they paying everybody. You understand what I'm saying? So you think they're gonna undo that? They're gonna undo it. Okay. If they undo it, they going into step 2 or 3 of the Great Reset when they get ready to depopulate this motherfucker. If they undo that, then they ready for depopulation. In which they doing anyway, but I'm talking about mass depopulation where they doing, hundreds of thousands of people, you understand, every 2-3 months. They wiping motherfuckers out so they could get to that raw number of 500,000 in which they planned on achieving. You see what I'm saying? And so that's what we dealing with. And so that's why I have to always tell you about your black divinity, because if you understand your black divinity and you understand natural law and cosmic law, you will understand the 2 poles. You understand what I'm saying? The 2 poles is the 2 extremes on the planet in energy. That's just natural science. You see what I'm saying? Just natural science. And you understand your place in the cosmos and understand his and everything else in nature. Once you understand the science, and so that to me, when people start talking about the Medunata, that's what it is in its purest form. When you understand, you look at everything in nature, whether it's cosmic, whether it's planetorial, whether it's geological. If you pull up stones and shit, you understand the energy of that stone, what type of energy it gives off, what it does to you, what type of, how it engages with your body. You see what I'm saying? So when people put their stones on, they understand the energy of that stone and what it's supposed. That's understanding the Medunata. And so when you understand people and how they engage with your energy, everybody's energy is not the same. And so in this state of niggerdom that we living in, you see, All that has been discarded. And that's why the earth is in turmoil that it's in, because natural law has been discarded. And, and man-made ideologies, are premier, and so, man don't give a goddamn about, cosmic law. All he thinks about is wealth and oppression and control and shit. You see what I'm saying? But that shit is catching up. It's catching up. And so the earth is crying out. They saying this motherfucking earth is on fire right now. You see what I'm saying? It's burning. Motherfucker, if a nigga fought, California, half of California catch on fire. If a nigga fought, half of California or catch on fire. That's how hot it is out there. That's how dry that goddamn grass is out there. You understand what I'm saying? Because, and the thing is, it was like, a lot of it, the ancestors already knew, how these motherfuckers eat the earth, how they, discard all natural law, and that the fire would come. You know what I'm saying? It's not a coincidence that damn near every religion on the planet, the end times end in fire. You see what I'm saying? End in fire. Like I say, I went over Ragnarok. I went over the rapture and shit. And all of it end in fire because they knew that they would pillage this goddamn earth and cause a dysfunction. You understand? That would cause this earth to burn. You see what I'm saying? They fucking with the oil and shit. And the oil is what lubricates. You see what I'm saying? The plates in the earth. And so they didn't cause a total disruption because they didn't goddamn drain the earth of its needed resources. You understand what I'm saying? It's needed chemical makeup. Everything in the earth is needed. It's a reason that it's there. You see what I'm saying? And though you go down and you get a couple of things, you never pillage and shit and just, gouge the damn, resources up out the earth. Everything that, as this earth came to be, the elements that's in the air and shit, you can't redo that. You didn't put it there in the first place. And so one of your responsibilities is in nature, in cosmic law, is to preserve that which is blessed. You was blessed, to be given this. You don't know how it got here, but you blessed. You a part of it. You see what I'm saying? And if you destroy it, you will never have another one. You can't redo this. And so you didn't let this motherfucker sit on the throne for the last 2,000 years. Even more so in the last, 300 years with the industrial age, or the 200 years. They didn't do more destruction to this motherfucker in 200 years. You understand what I'm saying? And shit, then humanity, African people did in millions of years. Millions. Ain't never been this way. You see? And so I'm gonna leave this with you, because a lot of people say, Seti, when I teach the things, I don't always teach what motherfuckers want me to teach. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people, they, when they don't have scholarship, they want to talk bullshit. They didn't got scholarship. I watch, and they think that just because, you teach and that, and you not out there, just aimlessly wandering around pretending like you a soldier. You niggas ain't no soldiers. You see what I'm saying? We don't need no pretend soldiers out there. You know what I'm saying? Everybody in society that understands liberation and resurrection has a place in, this movement. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not gonna, just, aimlessly be out here, pretending to be soldiers, because we know what it is and what business we need to handle. You understand? I don't see no motherfucker step into that arena, okay? I don't see no nigga step into that arena. And that's gonna be the biggest step a motherfucker can take. And so when you make that, you understanding that that's the step you better have a serious motherfucking plan. So the historians, the scholars is always necessary. They're just like Putin. I'm about to get on old Putin. You understand what I'm saying? He got a lot of and you see him over there, he got some soldiers. But you know what? He ain't really got no soldiers. You know what I'm saying? He got some motherfucking conscripted motherfuckers that really not soldiers. They get a little training every, so many months, and once they go up against a real army of motherfuckers that live and die as a soldier, they not conscripted, they real soldiers, they get their ass wiped out. You see what I'm saying? And so that's where we got pretend motherfuckers out there that's conscripted. You got to have motherfuckers that's trained and shit. You know what I'm saying? And, real fucking soldiers, you know what I'm saying, to deal with this. And so you have to train them. You can't put them out there. You see Putin, and I'm going to talk about, he just been called up 300 motherfuckers. You know what? Them motherfuckers going to get wiped out. I've been telling y'all motherfuckers about that. They was going to, that Russia wasn't ready. China ain't ready neither. A lot of motherfuckers, that's all made up. This bitch is the beast. Okay? I'm just letting y'all know this bitch right here, the beast. You see what I'm saying? This is the head beast. You see what I'm saying? And all that shit out there motherfuckers see on the news is, some made up shit to keep niggas in a world of confusion, and every little situation that come on the news have a motherfucker in the world coming to an end. This motherfucker right here, the beast. You see what I'm saying? And so, what I'm saying is everybody got a place in training these soldiers to be ready. You see what I'm saying? To be mentally ready, to deal with what's going. If you ain't ready to do that, motherfucker, you gonna get your ass out there and you gonna get wiped out just like the rest of these motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? And so it takes planning. It takes the scholars that understand what this shit is about, how other situations didn't happen. It was the scholars that went to Putin and say, motherfucker, you gonna have to change this shit up. It was the military scholars that went to him and told his ass that this shit right here is not going to work. You see what I'm saying? And gave him the history of other military situations of motherfuckers that played them same cards, how they ended up in the same fucking predicament he in, and how the fuck, if they could get out of it, how was they able to do it? See, history gives you that. You see what I'm saying? So you ain't gonna never, and you know what? I noticed that anytime it's a war, you can see motherfuckers bombing and shit, this, that, and the third. But do you know, even during that time, when these motherfuckers is at war and they doing shit, and I'm about to get up and go into the other one, do you know that they still go to school? Because in institution, let me run this shit down on you niggas. You understand what I'm saying? You just got to have the nation moving in unison. That don't mean other motherfuckers. Now, some niggas say, I'm going to be motherfucker, you got to be a revolutionary scholar. You got to be whatever you doing, you can't be, separate from the movement of revolution. If the nation say we go to war, whatever you do, nigga, you do it in respect to this. We going to war, nigga. You ain't just gonna be abstract over here reading books and shit for the sake of reading books. You reading books to nigga transform and funnel information into ammunition and feed the people in case they get in the. This is how we win. You know what I'm saying? You're not just over there just dates and no. This is how we win. This is how other people who was in this predicament. This is what they did to get further and how they won. Ultimately, you understand, overcame they adversary, you understand, and claim victory. But even while peoples is in war, they going to school. You know why? Because in institution, in nation, you still got to, you got commerce. They still over there. Even though Ukraine, them motherfuckers still got trade going on. Did y'all know that? They still got trade going on. They still got school going on too, because they still got to fill the positions throughout the nation. They just can't send everybody to fucking war. You understand? But everybody is moving in respect to war. Ain't nobody outside of that. So you need everybody in the nation fulfilling their duties. You see what I'm saying? Fulfilling their duties in respect to winning and being victorious. That's what it's all about. So for everybody out there, I don't know, I galvanize the spirit of the people and show them what they were. See, a lot of people blame the information. Let me tell you, bitch ass niggas, information ain't never that's just the fuel. That don't mean you gonna get up and do nothing. Some of them motherfuckers got another ideology. You ain't doing shit. I don't see nobody doing a motherfucking thing. So it's not an ideology that I see out here that's doing no more than the next motherfucker. Though I believe that the African ideology is the premier ideology. I believe that wholeheartedly. I don't believe none of this shit that these niggas that talked about, because when I look at the college of great scholars, the African college, the African scholars were the premier scholars by far. Okay, you can take all these motherfucking Aboriginal niggas, you can take all these Muslim niggas, Christian niggas, you can take them all. And you take the great college of they scholars and take the great college of our scholars. See, they talk that shit. But when our scholars was walking the earth, you couldn't get them niggas to whisper. They wouldn't even fucking whisper. You see what I'm saying? Our scholar was beating their ass all over the goddamn world. So don't even run that shit. Y'all wait till the masters is, you understand, with the ancestors, and then y'all raggedy niggas want to come out and run y'all mouth. But when Khaled was walking this earth, you niggas was trembling. You couldn't get a nigga to say shit. Now y'all want to come after the fact and thinking y'all niggas ain't even in that class, nigga. And I know it and you know it. And when, like I say, when you look at the great college that came out of the African Senate thinking, it is by far the premier of all goddamn. Don't give me no one nigga. Aboriginal niggas can't give me one nigga at all. You can't even call one. You understand what I'm saying? You know, now the Muslim brothers, they put out some good literature. You know, they had a couple scholars here and there, but that wasn't, you know, even in that. That wasn't the right information when they were talking. You know, they was revolutionary, but that history shit, they could keep that shit. You understand what I'm saying? They could keep it. So they had some scholars, and I give them, you know, the black Muslim. They had a few. Khaled, Malcolm. That's about it. You see what I'm saying? That I'm gonna give you. The Christian ain't getting nothing. Who else? Who? Where at? Going up against Dr. Ben, Dr. Clark, Ivan Van Sertima, John G. Jackson, Chancellor William, Walter Williams. Man, get the J.A. Rogers and all these great ass scholars. Man, get the fuck. Francis Craig, y'all ain't never put no work in like them. Stop playing with me. And so let me end this so you can understand, so you can understand this. When I talk about black divinity, you understand this now, okay? When you turn your computer on, your operating system is the first thing that boot, okay? Like I say, on right now on Apple, whatever you got. See, the operating system on this one right here is Catalina. That's the operating system, Catalina. Okay? And so that operating system is the first thing to boot. And so when that boot, you understand what I'm saying? Your programs are the next thing that boot up. You can go down there and you can double tap onto any of your programs. You see what I'm saying? But the operating system give the programs the rules of engagement. You know, it gives the programs the language that it can use and not use. You see what I'm saying? And so again, like I tell people, you got you even got iTunes for PCs. iTunes is a Mac produced program. You see what I'm saying? But if you got iTunes for a PC, It's only gonna operate on a PC because of the operating system is different. You see what I'm saying? So they have to reconfigure iTunes so that it can operate on a PC. But if you take the iTunes for that PC and try to download it on a Mac, you know what's going to happen? It's not going to accept it because it's a different different reconfiguring. It's a different language. It's a different operating system. And so what it is, Black divinity is supposed to be the operating system of our people, our society, our nations. It's not. You see what I'm saying? It's still white power. You see what I'm saying? It's still white power. See, in our society, Black power is a program. You see, downloaded on a brain computer that's ran by white supremacy, white power. That's the operating system. So it gives your Black power the language, how it can operate. You see what I'm saying? If a motherfucker could be Black power, but his ass still get up and go to work. See how that work? You know what I'm saying? If Black divinity was the operating system, we wouldn't work for nobody. We'd be working for ourselves. And so that's not happening. You see what I'm saying? That's not happening. So anything, you cannot start with economics. See, that's the fool shit. When they talking about economics not gonna free you, nigga. You know how many rich motherfuckers out here and they ain't done shit yet to galvanize industry for the lower half. They haven't done it, and most of the time they get their ass called up. You see what I'm saying? So you can have money, but you still don't have divinity, which means you're not gonna do nothing for the people. You can't start with education. You understand what I'm saying? Because education don't mean shit without economics, and you can't start with economics. You understand what I'm saying? You can't start with economics because without a mind, money and a fool will soon part. You see what I'm saying? And so you have to start with Black divinity. And once you have Black divinity as your operating system, then it gives economics, which is a program. Economics is not an operating system, nigga. It's not. It's a program. Black divinity is your operating system. Then you download your program of economics, and the Black divinity as your operating system will give the economics the rules of engagement. You cannot do the shit backwards. So when niggas start with education, education is a program, nigga. You see what I'm saying? Once you understand Black divinity, and that's your natural, then it gives your education, your program of education, the rules of engagement, how it's supposed to perform for your Black divinity. You see what I'm saying? Not vice versa. Education is not an operating system. It's a program. You got so-called education out there. That shit ain't doing nothing. You see what I'm saying? All of those are programs. They're not operating systems. Okay? I could tell you that. And so when you start talking about downloading Black divinity as your operating system, you're talking about changing the universe. You're talking about changing the world. And I can tell you that it could happen, but when it happens, it's going to turn this world upside down. Nothing can be the same. Nothing can be the same as it was, family. Nothing. You see what I'm saying? And so I want y'all to dwell on that. You see, Black divinity will give you the rules of engagement on how to deal with everything in creation. And that's how you're going to have to deal with it. You see what I'm saying? And if you would have done that, you would have looked at all these other motherfuckers on the planet and knew from the laws of nature, we were diametric opposites. You see what I'm saying? That we were never meant to be together. You see what I'm saying? That this is a false reality that we living in, and we would never prosper in that. You see? And so if we don't wake up out of that, and we don't move to enforce Black divinity as the primary operating system of black people all around the planet to bring global African supremacy, you will never be free. You can get a whole lot of good talking niggas out there, but you ain't gonna never be free. And I'm willing and I'm waiting for any and everybody to prove me wrong. Come with it. Come with it. And I guarantee you, nigga, you're gonna be here another 1,000 fucking years trying to do the impossible. Wake your ass up, return to your divinity, understand your responsibility of being the caretaker, being the primordial, being prime in the order on this planet, being the caretaker, being the one that this planet was. You're the custodian, you're the caretaker, and you have not taken care. Once you understand your divine responsibility on this planet, accept your black divinity and download the necessary program to bring your supremacy back on the planet, everything will come into order. Until then, you will be in disorder and you'll be in the fucking situation you in. I don't care if you're in the gut. I'm about to get up out of here. I don't give a fuck if you're in the middle intestines. I don't give a fuck if you're in the upper intestine. You still in the belly of the beast. And when this cracker get ready to shit your ass out, you going down the toilet, nigga. Believe that. All right, family. This the general. The purge has been going on. Don't worry about no law. Worry about these crazy ass niggas in the street and getting their ass up out of here, educating your children with civilization and black divinity, so you won't have these type of individuals in your society anyway. Worry about that. All right, family. This is the General Cyrus Susan said. He said, hey, arm yourself with knowledge, bang on that wicked ass beast daily, liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.